I've been watching football for a very long time. Obviously, you probably think I'm like 18. I'm actually 26. But I have been watching football for a long time, guys. And there has not been a quarterback that I have thought deserved to be a starter in the NFL more than Tanner McKee. Not only in the preseason, if you guys remember that, the dude looked unbelievable. And I get it. I know it's preseason. But now, he just got to start in an NFL game where, once again, he looked like he's a very good player. Great accuracy, right? The anticipation, but also the quick release. Everything about this dude is amazing. And what I wanted to do in this video is kind of break it down for you. So let's talk about the protection first. And I actually want to take myself off the screen just so you guys will be able to see it better. So offensive protection wise, we're going to slide the offensive line to the right side in full. Right, we're going to have a play action fake to this side of the field with a bootleg off of that. Now, the tight end is responsible for a block and release into the flats. And then for our route concepts, we're going to get a crosser over the middle. We're going to get motion into a corner route. And then we're going to get a little bit of a deeper cross over the middle of the field as well. Now, what are we trying to accomplish here? We're trying to get the second level linebackers to overcommit on this play fake this way, and then once we get the bootleg, now they're gonna try to, switch it and get back this way, right? So we're really creating a lot of eye candy and a lot of bad rotation from a defense. So here we go, get the pre-snap motion right away. We know this is zone coverage. No one's crossing the formation with the tight end or with Johnny Wilson. So boom, now we know it's zone coverage. We're gonna fake the handoff. We get a bunch of guys to overcommit to that right side. Right now we're bootlegging out to the left. First thing we notice. Right, this is pretty covered up, but we had initial off coverage here in this zone. I mean, this is beautiful, right? Wide open, hits him in stride, and is able to barely get over the end zone for a touchdown. But this is good football. This is great football. Kind of forces them into a little bit of a man coverage because all of these second level linebackers, they all either overcommit to the running back or overcommit to Tanner McKee. Now leaves one-on-ones everywhere in that secondary, and he puts it on the money. Great touchdown there. And again, we're going to break down a ton of film. Before we dive in, hit that like button. If you want more Eagles videos, don't worry. We got a lot coming soon. So let's see if we get over 500 likes, and we'll even break down some of the defense. Let's dive into the film. All right, another big-time play here. First thing we notice is we have one high safety to the left side of the screen. Now, we're going to get a little bit of pre-snap motion. Once again, nobody really follows. The Giants do a really good job disguising what they're in, though, so you always have to be, ready for that. And why they do this is because we have a young quarterback here in Tanner McKee. We want to see if we can force him into a mistake. Now, our route concept here is going to be a corner or a flag, whatever you want to call it, an inside breaking to the outside a little bit deeper, and then we're going to get this little swing here. We're going to fake it to the running back outside, right? Now, if we were facing this way, we're going to realize right away Ainias Smith is absolutely wide open. Absolutely wide open. Nobody is even close to on him, right? Now, unfortunately, he just doesn't see it, and that's okay. But what he does do is he reads this field so well, right? As he drops back, we got pressure coming. Never, not once does he panic, force a bad ball, but he finds this corner wide open. The midfield safety still on that mid side. We have plenty of space here. Great ball. Hits him in stride. I mean, guys, you can't put that ball any better. That is a perfect throw. And again, a lot of you guys might be like, oh, but he should have hit the swing. It don't matter. If this was an interception or a forced throw or something bad, then sure, maybe he should have looked over. Pressure was coming while getting hit. Throws a beautiful ball. We got to give this guy credit. Please. Send him to a team where he can start. And I know you guys are probably so against that because you guys got a backup quarterback. That could be, I mean, look at him. Dude's massive. Want to watch this from another angle here. Boom. Kind of a high snap as well. Drops back. Look at this. This is unbelievable. Over the linebacker's head here. You can't make this up. All right. Easily one of the best plays I've seen from Tanner McKee. And it's not because the throw specifically, but it's more about the manipulation of a defense and being able to understand what covers they're in really quickly, right? So first thing we noticed, we got pre-snap motion. Once again, the Giants love to make it seem like it's zone, but maybe run man. So again, even though it looks like zone, it could still be man. So what do we have to do here? We have to quickly realize, what are these linebackers doing? And you can see right away, right? This guy turns his back away from the quarterback. You know this is zone coverage. He's trying to get to his zone. You got, you know, a guy coming up here like a mid read. You got a half. You got a cloud or a soft flat here. Probably a cloud flat over here. You got your hook curls over the middle, mid, right? We know this is zone now. Now for the route concept, we're going to get a deep out. We're going to get the running back into the flats. We're going to get 84 into the flats. We're going to get a deep out over here. Then we're going to get like a seam up the middle, right? Now, watch Tanner McKee. He is going to manipulate this defense by using his eyes. So he's going to continue to look over the field. Think about it like this. Nobody's over the middle, right? None of our receivers are over the middle. What does this do? Knowing this is a flat, he's going to go there, right? We have this out route. If we can look over here, we're going to keep these guys on a swivel in this area of the field. Instead, if we're looking at Dotson, they're already going to start rotating over. So we're manipulating the defense. We're telling them, okay, we're throwing here, but actually we're not, right? Boom, turns, fires, dart. Guys, please, you tell me, what do you see on this play? Amazing, greatness. Guys, this is a backup quarterback. Give this guy more playing time. On a different team, obviously, you're not going to bench Jalen Hurts. But dude, this guy's got some real talent. To be able to manipulate a defense and barely have any time under your belt in the NFL, this dude has really came a long way. Give this dude credit, please. Please give this guy some credit. Now, real quickly, before we get any further into the film, do me a massive favor. One, hit the like button just so we can get this video out to more Eagles fans around the world. But more importantly, subscribe to the channel. Guys, playoffs are here. We got playoff football next weekend, and I will be covering the Eagles with the entirety of the playoffs, their first game, their first matchup. I can break down where they're going to need to attack that Green Bay Packers defense, or vice versa, where their defense is going to need to be good against that Packers team. If you guys want to see it, let me know in the comments. Hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, join the family. It's free, it doesn't cost anything. Like I said, man, a ton of videos are going to be coming out real soon with this Eagles team. Let's dive back into some more film. All right, we got a little bit of an RPO here. So we got 11 personnel. If you guys don't know personnel, I can actually break it down real quickly. So you can have 11, you can have 21, you could have 22, you could have 10, right? That first number is always going to represent the amount of running backs in the backfield. So obviously we have 1, and then the second number, whether it be a 1, a 0, a 2, it's always going to represent the tight ends on the football field. So we got typical 11 personnel here. We're going to either hand this football up the middle through that A gap, that B gap, or we have off coverage versus the DB. If we're able to get these guys to bite up, right, on this play action or the fake to the running back, we can easily hit this guy over the middle of the field on the quick slant, right? So watch as he breaks down. He's going to wait until the very last second to commit to an idea or what he wants to do. So the first thing you notice, commit. All these guys are over committing, right? So he's going to pull this football back and immediately know where his guy is going to be, right? Anticipation, having the trust in your wide receiver that he's going to be running the right route. Perfect, beautiful, in stride. Again, I love this dude, Tanner McKee. I'm a Raiders fan, by the way. You go ahead, roast me in the comments. They suck. They won games they weren't supposed to win for no reason. I think if we're not able to get a quarterback, go get Tanner McKee, please. Please go get me Tanner McKee. I know you Eagles fans are going to be like, no, we're keeping Tanner McKee. This dude actually has potential. I might be just glazing him right now, but at the end of the day, dude, I don't know what it is about him, but he just looks like a good quarterback. Oh, we got to watch this from the other angle as well. One more angle. Sorry if I'm taking too long to break down this play, but if you love football, you got to love this right here. Look at it go over the DB's head. Oh, man, this dude's different. All right, again, now we're going to get a 5-man scat protection for the offensive line. Now, if you guys don't know what that means, we could break down that as well. Again, 11 personnel, but so a 5-man scat, you're going to have a slide side and you're going to have a man side, right? So we're going to slide the offensive line to the left, usually creating a double team somewhere. And then you're going to leave man-to-man to the right. We're going to block and release to the top side with the tight end. Now, the first thing we notice about this play specifically, let me back it up just a second. We have one high safety to the right side, right? Whenever you have one high safety, this turns into a yes-no read for the quarterback. If you like your matchup, and again, they didn't have A.J. Brown, they didn't have Devontae Smith, they didn't have some of their big guys, but they had some of the younger guys, John Dotson, Nia Smith, right, Johnny Wilson. We're going to have a quick out or a deep out, and then we're going to get a flat over here. But I want you guys to notice what Tanner McKee does. 1, manipulation, and 2, throw with anticipation, right? So he's going to drop back, look the middle. He's going to keep that safety in line because he's staring right at him. A lot of times you'll see safeties, they will gravitate to where the quarterback is looking because a lot of the time, especially a guy like Tanner McKee who doesn't have too much experience, they'll tell you where they're going with the football by using their eyes. So he's going to drop back. He's going to keep these guys in line, right? But watch the throw with anticipation. He's going to throw this football right now. Ball's coming out. Wide receiver is barely breaking for his route. We had that initial off coverage, kept that safety in line. This guy bit up on the flat by the running back. Unbelievable throw. Now, is accurate. Perfect. Is a perfect football. Again, and these outs, these out routes, quick outs, speed outs, deep outs, these are tough. These are really tough because if you underthrow this, right, if you don't put enough zip on this thing, it could be a pick six, right? Great job by Jahan Dotson coming back to the football, but everything checks out, man. When you watch this dude play, everything checks out. All right, once again, really good play. Pre-snap motion. It's going to be into the flats. We're going to get like kind of like an in route over the middle, trying to get in the way of this man-to-man defender on E.J. Jenkins. Right, play action fake. We get that defensive edge to kind of overcommit to the run initially. Gets a pretty good block there. At least slows him down. Again, watch Johnny Wilson kind of get in the way. Right when we see that happen, throw the football, man. And again, this is a tough throw. Really tough throw right next to that red area, right near the end zone. Right, again, if you throw this maybe with not enough zip, guys, this is easily pick sixable, right? You got to put it right outside, right outside. But also, you have to give him enough room that he can turn up the field after the catch. One of the toughest throws in football. I know you guys are probably saying, dude, how is that? That is a tough throw. One of the hardest in football for a quarterback to make are these quick little speed outs with the man-to-man, right? Guy in coverage right there. Again, if this is a little bit underthrown, pick six, right? Or if you overthrow it, you're going to lead him right out of bounds and you get maybe 3 yards in the play, maybe 2 yards in the play, whatever it may have been. Man, I'm buying some stock. I'm buying some stock on Tanner McKee. Now, I am going to end the video here, guys. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys want a part 2. I am willing to do a defensive version of this video if you want to see some defense. But hit the like button, subscribe, join the family, turn on post notifications if you haven't already done so. Subscribe. And with that being said, I will see you guys in the next video. Shout out to Tanner McKee, man. Get him to the Raiders. I don't care what you have to do. Get this man on the Raiders ASAP, please.